Welcome back, everyone. Tonight I'm working on this Derbi again. I'm installing a new throttle cable and a new choke cable. Since I put new handlebars on it, they're a little bit taller and the original cables do not reach. I like these cables because they're extra long. They are 50 inches and I cut them down to size and then I use a knarp. I'm using a 15-15 SHA with these nice little bendies, and these will put the cables right up into the frame and to the handlebars. The first thing I'm going to do is install the carb without the cables. Okay. Now I just want to feed my cables down the frame. There's one. I need two of them, one for the choke and one for the throttle. Now I'm just going to put them in. This one goes here, and this one goes to the choke. Alright, this is the throttle cable, and so it does fit right into here, but it's too long. I'm going to shorten it up right about there, so that's where we can cut it. This is the choke, and I'm actually going to run a little separate choke right there. And so I can cut this one right about here. That fits in the same way. So just cut these with a nice sharp cutter. I'm just going to remove the carb. Alright, so now we have the carb out. We have to put the cables in, and then we can put the cables into the housing. First thing I'm going to do is remove the top of the slide, slide it through, and then go up like that. Alright, this part is a little tricky. You got to kind of finesse it through. It helps to remove this so you don't get frayed ends. If you do get a frayed end, it's okay because these cables are pretty long. Okay. I did get a little fray, but I'm not too worried about that. Alright, pull this through like that. Slide can go right down in, and then the spring, and then you can tighten these. Okay. Alright, there you go. You can see that it's opening. We can do the same for the choke. Right. Hook it on the choke. That's how you choke it, just like that. I'm actually going to put the cables into the housing right now. This cable I did mark with a little blue tape, just to remember that's the throttle cable. It's a little bit, the housing is just a little bit longer, but not a big deal. Just slide them through real nice and easy. I'm going to transfer this tape to the top now. Again. This is the throttle cable. It's going to go in right here. Come around. Actually, I think I have a little piece for that. This is a fancy little end cap that comes in little cable kits for bikes. Just makes it look a little bit more professional. So that fits right in there. You do need to take this off. I have this really tiny knarp, and that knarp is going to fit into the cable slide right here. Okay. Alright. And I dropped the world's smallest knarp. I'm wearing gloves that are a little bit too big for me, and it's really annoying, so I'm going to switch to my normal gloves, which are kind of thin, but they fit me better. I really don't need gloves. This is a very clean procedure, but whatever. It's just habit. Alright. NARP's on there. NARP needs to be right about there. Alright, it is tight. So pull the cable around. There we go. This is the choke. I'm actually going to do it from this side because I'm going to twist this thing up. And if you recognize this, it is from a poop. I use these a lot. This is a starter. Just kind of wiggle it if it doesn't want to go through. There we go. Now you can tighten it all the way down. Just want to make sure that I have a little bit of slop. Yep. Alright, tighten that all the way down. And then tuck it in. Cut that and then just kind of tuck it in like that. Perfect. Now we can flip these back, flip this one up, and now I'm gonna have a choke up here and a brake right here. I got a throttle, brake, and a choke all in one hand. I don't know if you can see it, but I was actually gonna try to start the moped because I think I have everything ready, and I went to screw the spark plug in and it didn't go in very easy. The threads on the head are completely stripped, so that's another nice surprise. So yay. Maybe in my next video I can helicoil the head. Thank you so much for watching. I got the throttle cable and the choke installed. Again, for this video, I used 2 cables from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. I also used a little tiny knarp from Treats. I'll put that link as well. Please help me out and like and subscribe. Have a great night, everyone.